Gary Marshall directs the film Valentine's Day, and it stars a multitude of cast members. Almost 24 people partake in this one. It's a long, drawn-out affair over one day, of course, the magical date of February 14th, which for many means a renewal of bliss and love as we know it. For others, it means a terribly depressing and deplorable day of exhaustion and endurance. And this film actually falls into the latter category. The film is stitched together very unevenly, edited poorly, acted lousily, and scripted just terribly. Valentine's Day is the kind of film that is empty and very, very light indeed on its moves. It tries so hard to be something that it really isn't, and it tries to be funny when it really shouldn't ever be. There are Ashton Kutcher, Jennifer Alba, and there's Jessica Alba, Jennifer Garner, and a numerous multitude of others. And geez, there's so many people in this film, you wonder if they could have made 2 films out of it, rather than the one long one that they chose to. Mr. Marshall uses some of his actors from previous films as Pretty Woman. Julia Roberts and Hector Elizondo figure in this one. There's Bradley Cooper from, of course, The Hangover, and numerous others in this extravaganza, including 2 Taylors, Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner. He from, of course, the Twilight films, she, a country music rock sensation. In fact, she's really becoming a big, big star. She's won Grammys recently. She won't win Oscars for her performance, but this film isn't an Oscar caliber film to begin with, and Mr. Marshall and his crew know that very well indeed. Jamie Foxx, speaking of Oscar winners, is involved in this one too, as is Shirley MacLaine. And Julia Roberts as well, just for the record, as I already mentioned, another Oscar winner here. But all the Oscar winners in the world could not possibly repair this film, which seems to enjoy showing 3 of its characters, its female characters, coming out of bed half naked or just introduced by their legs alone. That's right. I know it takes place over one day and it begins with the morning, but do we have to see the women always half naked, always introduced by their legs? Granted, Jennifer Garner, Jessica Alba, and Anne Hathaway are all beautiful and attractive women, but let's face it, they have more going for them than their good looks and their attractiveness. Or at least, I hope so, I think so, I know so. It seems like Mr. Marshall and his film don't. I'm Omar Moore for PopcornReel.com, and you can now catch me at the Chicago Sun-Times website or RogerEbert.com. I'm one of Roger Ebert's foreign correspondents.